Say goodbye the best. I still feel your ghost inside my chest. No, we didn't learn our lesson. But if you want,
He's actually doing some work before I leave. This whole thing is a mess, but anyway, I have to get going because I have a customer package that I need. Let me just show you what it looks like. So guys, this is my client package. So it's actually a wedding gown. It was customized and shipped to Cameroon, so I have to actually take it to the store because the fitting is going to be tomorrow, so it has to be at the store today. So before I leave, I just wanted to mention something. I received a couple of messages about how I actually manufacture and customize some of my gowns, and I had a potential client who inquired to know if I can ship the gown to Belgium. So yes, I can ship the gown to Belgium. I also have, recently I had a customer from Italy, from Canada, so I can ship gowns everywhere. So if you guys have any question when it comes to the design, the sketching, let me know. Sometimes what the customer wants cannot actually be achieved within the budget, so that also has to be put into consideration, because I've had clients showing me $10,000 wedding gown with a $1,000 budget. So guys, you have to be realistic. But anyway, it's hot, I have to get going, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
ask the question, then you said it. Always saying things you're regretting. Can't erase the steps we've taken. Can't go back to the time and place we met. I was
So guys, I'm finally back home. It's 8 p.m. and I'm hungry. I haven't really had food today, which I'm even thinking, guys, technically at the rate at which I don't really eat, I should be really skinny. So blame my IBS, because some of you don't know, but I have a condition, IBS. So I retain a lot of water, a lot of food, that's why my beautiful chicks. Anyway, let me mention something. I wanted to mention something that actually is a recurring questions or concern from some of my clients, some of my customers, existing customers, some of the potential customers. I just wanted to mention that because I felt like let me talk about it. So guys, let me go ahead. I don't know, I have this obsession with little jars like that. I think they call it mason jars, and it has like a lid. So let me talk about what is currently a concern to me. And so basically, when I founded YJ Wedding, I wanted to give women the chic, luxurious look on a budget, right? Which means I gave women the opportunity to actually give me, submit pictures of gowns that they saw somewhere that was beautiful to them. Because many of my brides actually go on social media, to whatever social media, just get pictures. Oh my god, this is so pretty, this is what I want. So I wanted to give them that type of flexibility to pick and choose the gowns, and design it, right? I have some brides that actually have no clue what they want, and I'm able to actually go through the process of sketching the bridal dress and trying to figure out which one is going to fit them best. Some of them actually come to the store, or they contact me and they see one of my design and they want that design, right? So the issue that I'm having currently, and that I've always had from the beginning, but I think currently is more and more. So let me just talk about it. Wait first. So guys, this is just a disclaimer. For some of you who have cousins, siblings, or you yourself, you're about to get married and you're trying to decide which gown are you gonna wear, and maybe you want to go ahead and contact me so that my company can actually manufacture a gown for you, or you can just come to the store and see something that fits you best, right? Here's the thing. When I receive pictures, and I say picture because most of the time it's pictures. When I receive pictures from customers who inquire, can you make this gown for me? The answer for me is usually, let me see if I can actually, customize something similar. I always say something similar. I never say I'm going to customize the exact same gown. If you want the exact same gown, then you have to go to the designer, right? Whoever actually made the gown, or whichever retail store is actually selling the gown. So when I receive most of the time it's me or it's my staff, right? So either they receive it or I receive it directly. Most of the people that come to me come through referral. So once I receive a picture, whether it's directly from the customer or from my staff, I usually have to assess if I'm going to be able to make something similar. And I have to say something similar. I've had brides submit pictures to me of gowns that looks like, they're probably $8,000 or $10,000, and the budget is $500. $500. And I have to actually talk to them about, okay, this is what's going on. I can make the gown, but I cannot make it for $500. Or I can make the gown, but I can make the $500 version, right? So I really have to emphasize on that, because lately I had, let's say, a disgruntled customer who actually submitted a beautiful gown. I think it was gold, because that was going to be her second outfit, right? You have the white gown, and then you have, like, when you change the evening, at the evening reception, when you change the gown, you wear something more, wow. She wanted the gold gown, so she submitted this picture to me. And I remember having a conversation with her and basically telling her how I can make something similar. She wanted a luxurious fabric, and I felt like, okay, let me see how I can actually get a luxurious fabric. The gown is a ball gown, so there's a lot of fabric going into that gown. So I did my best to actually pick the fabric. I showed her pictures, showed her videos of how the fabric moves and the details of the fabric. Everything is happening online, right? Because you guys know I have a store in Cameroon, but I also sell online to, everyone worldwide. So we picked the fabric together, and we actually, I actually had her validate that this is what, is good. So long story short, the gown is made, and she feels like the gown is actually not what she wanted in terms of the fabric, because she was hung up on the fabric. And I made her understand that we had this entire conversation. We had her sign a contract, because whenever I have a customer actually who wants to customize a gown, I always make them sign a contract. And the contract has all the terms saying that, as you have 10 days to actually cancel the contract. So whenever you place an order to me of a gown that has to be manufactured from scratch based on your preferences and your design, you have 10 days to actually cancel the order, because usually the first 10 days I'm just trying to give you some time to think it over, because once we purchase the fabric and once my staff start working on it, there's no turning back, right? So I have a non-refundable policy when it comes to that, because I've had, in the beginning of me starting the business, I've had so many people cancel for no reason, and I didn't have a non-refundable policy. So I made it a goal for the people ordering online, because for the people ordering in the physical store, everything, I already have written contracts there, so everything is already set in that area. But when it comes to online, I was still, debating whether, you know how it is. Once I get my team to actually purchase the fabric and go about cutting the fabric based on your design, right, on what we agreed upon, then there's really no turning back. It takes about 60 to 90 days for me to actually customize a gown. I do have rush orders here and there. If it's rush order and I feel like I can make the gown in 1 month, then I will make it. But I have to actually, see what type of effort, has to go, what type of work has to be invested into making the gown. Some of my gowns, I cannot make them in 1 month. It takes me longer than that. because my team, you know, they don't just have one gown to make, they have several others. So if you give me a budget of $1,300 to make a gown that costs 5 times that price, chances are I'm not going to use the same fabric, I'm not going to use the same, you know, team who actually made the gown. So my goal, my YJL wedding company was built on purpose to make every woman who is about to get married or wants to go to an event feel beautiful and feel luxurious. So that was my goal. I wanted a woman in Cameroon to have $400 or $200 and be able to afford at least a wedding gown. You know, I have the option of renting the gowns. So most of my brides in Cameroon don't actually purchase, they actually rent. So I wanted to give women that type of luxury, and I wanted to also make them part of the design process so that they feel like, oh my God, my gown is unique to me because nobody has it but me, because I actually customize it with that company. So bottom line is, this was just a disclaimer. That's something that I wanted to mention today before I left. But I left and I figured I would probably talk about it when I was in the store, and then I was too busy trying to prep Valentine's Day sales, because Valentine's Day is coming, and my staff and I were actually working on, you know, video promotion and some of the items that will go on sale. So anyway, I think that actually answers some of the questions that some of you, I mean not some of you, but other people had asked me about customization and things like that. So I just want women to be realistic. I want all of you to really be realistic and know that a business like mine was actually created just to help you out, just for you to actually feel beautiful on that special day. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. So I think this is going to be the end of my day. This is, you know, I'm just going to go eat because I need some food. I actually ordered poisson braisé, great fish. And I'm going to fry some plantains. And yeah, I'm going to... Ooh, I have this nice wine that I'm about to actually... Ooh, I should put it in the fridge. I should definitely put it in the fridge and just, you know, enjoy it. Anyway, guys, I love you. Take care. And don't forget to always be your own type of beautiful. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and like. If you haven't subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Let me get going. I'm hungry. Bye.
No, we didn't learn our lesson, but if you want, can we try?